A very good afternoon to you and many thanks for joining us. This is Lookuptv and you're just in time for trending news on this 18th day of April 2023, when a lot of issues are currently not only happening here in the country but across the country, regional and as well international. Remember, there's ongoing fights in the country of Sudan, which they've agreed to a 24-hour ceasefire to allow evacuation and treatment of those injured in those particular fights. Remember, you can engage with us and watch us live across all our social media platforms at Lookuptv on Twitter, Instagram and Facebook, as well as watch us live on YouTube. Now, Azimio One Kenya has accused the Kenya Kwanza side of not showing any commitment in having the bipartisan talks as earlier communicated. The team on Tuesday called out the Kenya Kwanza team for refusing to agree to the terms of Azimio of having an extra parliamentary process.
To the envisaged national dialogue to review developments on the envisaged talks. Any reasonable observer of the happenings in the last few weeks will agree with us that Kenya Kwanza has no intention whatsoever of holding any dialogue at all, let alone one that is honest, transparent, and bipartisan. They have exhibited absolute bad faith from the beginning, and we will highlight the same as follows. Number one, when Honorable Ruto invited us for talks, he did not in his speech capture the entire framework for talks as had been agreed upon with the emissaries he sent to us. This includes leaving out key issues on the cost of living and electoral justice, which are of utmost importance to us and the people of Kenya. Number two, the delay in naming his team is another sign of a lack of seriousness that has been made once by the inclusion of members of the Azimio coalition in his team, when the whole country knows that respect for multi-party democracy is one of the key issues we have put on the table. Number three, to date, Kenya Kwanza has failed to name the leadership of his team as a way of stonewalling.
Now, moving forward, President William Ruto has called on the opposition to give a dialogue a chance before embarking on the streets. Ruto said the time had come to close ranks with the opposition, as he still emphasized that there is only one government in place that will be responsible for delivering to the people. Ruto spoke while celebrating Iftar dinner at State House on Monday night.
Nataka niwaulize ndugu zetu, tafadhali. Tumechagua kamati vile tulikubaliana. Wamechagua watu yao, tumechagua watu wetu. Let us give this committee a chance. Waongee hiyo mambo yote iko huko ndani. Alafu tutapata suluhu ya hayo maneno. Na kama rais niliuliza my brother Raila Odinga kwamba tuwache maandamano, tuwache fujo, inaharibu mali ya watu, inaharibu biashara ya watu, damu inamwagika, fujo ndio hiyo na matatizo hiyo yote ambayo iko katika hiyo kiwango. Nimeona tena wanalalamika, wanasema mbona Ruto ameita Raila my brother? Angemuita mtu ya kitendawili. Sasa mimi nataka niwaambie hawa jamaa, wacha nirudie tena, my brother Raila Odinga. Tuwache maandamano. Kama kumuita Raila Odinga my brother ndio itasaidia, awache maandamano. Mimi nitamuita my brother mara 10. Hata nitaongeza my dear brother. That it's time for us to close ranks, to work together for the good of our country. Hakuna nchi ya watu wa serikali, hakuna nchi ya watu wa upinzani. Hii serikali mimi naendesha ni serikali ya Wakenya wote.
Now on to matters security, where security guards play a vital role in protecting people and property, but often face dangerous situations themselves. Recent incidents have highlighted the need to improve their safety. Kenya National Private Security Workers Union Secretary General Isaac Andabwa said there is need for guards to have security. This alarming statistic has prompted calls for greater protection for security personnel, calling on the government to provide health insurance to workers who run the risk of getting injured in the line of duty, as well as arming them to protect themselves and the property they are guarding worth millions.
Tumengoja justice kutoka kwa polisi, hatujapata. Bawabu bado wanauawa tu. Kwa hivyo ili tuonyeshe kwamba serikali haifanyi kazi yake, yule in charge of the police hafanyi kazi yake, hatuwezi kukubali ya kwamba bawabu wanauawa kila mwezi na baadaye hatuambiwi nani ameua bawabu. Jua kuna viongozi kule kwa parliament, wale wanaendanga parliament ili wapatiwe handout na wasupport miswada fulani. Kuna wengine wachache ambao wanafanya kazi katika interest ya Wakenya. Sisemi ya kwamba wote ni wabaya. Sisi mambo ya rungu hii ya bawabu ilianza na mkoloni. Miaka zaidi ya 60 ambazo zimeisha. Wakenya ya leo ama ulimwengu wa leo na challenges za security all over the world, kuna kitu utafanya rungu katika assignment. That is why to fight for your regulation. Tukasema kuna various assignments, alafu zile ambazo na demand lazima uwe na tools of trade. But tulisema bawabu akwe na insurance cover akiwa kazini. Kama anampata shida kazini akwe compensated. Na hiyo ndio ilikuwa baadhi ya sababu tulifight for regulation.
On to matters education, public schools in informal settlements in Naivasha are appealing to well-wishers to support them in providing food for hundreds of students in schools so as to be able to keep them in class. They say that this program has saved many students since they are assured of getting meals in school regardless of lacking meals at their homes. Many parents have suffered due to the harsh economic times, hence unable to provide for their families.
Huu peke yake na pahali tumefika kwa mhula huu tuko na balance ya 7 million plus ya chakula. Sasa imekuwa katika gala letu hakuna chakula kabisa. Ombi langu ni kuwa hata tukiwa wazazi na tukingangana kabisa, hawa watoto wanahitaji karibu gunia 600 kwa mhula za mahindi. Na wazazi wameshindwa hata kufikisha kulipa kununua gunia 200. Na hata tusukumane, one can only do so much.
Hivyo hii ni shule inataka usaidizi mwingi sana, kwa sababu kama saa hii ile deni iko kwa hii shule, hata kununua chakula ni shida. Hata mwalimu sasa amebidi kuwa anakopa. Na mtoto akikosa chakula katika hii kijiji, kuna mwenye anatokanga nyumbani akitegemea hiyo lunch atapata shule. Kwa hivyo akikosa lunch hapa, hata kusoma inakuwa shida. Kwa hivyo sisi side ya county tutajitahidi, hata kama secondary education is not our side, ingia kati na tujue kenye tunaweza saidia Mirera nacho, especially usaidia chakula.
In view of the drought situation, the economic hardships, parents are not able to give the school the amount of money that is needed at the right time. And this support has come at the best time to augment and to support the parents, to make sure that the school moves forward. And we are very grateful as a board of this school, the principal and the other members, for this support by the county government and Madam Virginia, our area MCA. This money is not enough for the student. We pray that in the coming days that we get more money to be able to put in the infrastructure that is needed and to make sure that students stay in school and that the only goal that they have will be to learn. And due to the economic hardships, students engage in farming. We have issues of drugs here and there. So we have real issues that are coming from the hardships that we have in this area. Students trying maybe to support the students or trying to support themselves in terms of getting a uniform and all that.
On to the corridors of justice, and Mombasa businessman Ashok Doshi and his company have been charged with fraud relating to a prime parcel of land along Processional Way in Nairobi, which is worth 2 billion shillings. 71-year-old Doshi, who is said to be battling cancer, was charged along Magnum Properties, and Harriet Seth was missing in court. Alleging his bail terms, his advocate Noel Okwash told the court that Doshi has been battling colon cancer since 2016 and that his passport did not be confiscated as demanded by the prosecution.
Count number 3 as read section 349 of the Penal Code, and Mr. Ashok Doshi on the unknown debt commissioner of land. Is it true or not true? Not day of September 2020 at of a breach of the peace against Greenview Lot Limited, who is entitled by law to the possession of the said land. Is it true or not true?
Chaos erupted during a special meeting convened on Tuesday to unveil the audit report for Murue Coffee Farms Cooperative Society. Governor Cecily Murire, who attended the meeting, could not contain the situation as two opposing groups clashed in her presence.
National level, the Cooperatives Act. Na tondutimo midomu dingero gama bakuganga nganyeno kudio ingekane. Diba kinyo.
Mkutano wa leo ule ambao umesimamiwa na governor, members wamekubali kukaa chonjo, wakasikia kila kitu, lakini kuna mahali ambao members hawakuridhika wakati inasemekana wapange raini ili waweze kukubali chama ile ambao wamesema hawana confidence naye itoke.
Ikiwa umekaa hapo ili ulete vurugu, tunakujua mpaka kwako. Kujaribu serikali. Serikali inakupea birth certificate unapozaliwa, na wakati umeenda kwa baba, serikali pia inapeana certificate.
Now on to matters of sports, and Amen Lucas Onyango, son to former Shujaa rugby player Lucas Onyango, has been signed by Manchester City under 9 years team. The ex-rugby player disclosed information, hoping that his son will play for the Man City senior team in the future. Quite some news over there. Remember as well, there's the one Kenyan kid by the name Leo Meso, who was signed by Arsenal early last year. Now, on to matters of the English Premier League, and 19-time English Premier League champions Liverpool trashed Leeds United into threads by a total of 6 goals to 1 in